1 2 1 2 1 2 and so on as a fraction. Now it's obvious this is a recurring decimal, and we cannot change it the same way like we did here for terminating decimals. So we shall start by letting it to be x. Then we look for a number that can multiply and transfer this decimal point to come immediately after the first set of recurring numbers. We have two recurring numbers, 1 and 2. So if I move this decimal point up to here, it will be after the first set of recurring numbers. And to do that, I move 1 2 decimal places. So I need to multiply by 100. 100x will be 1 2, that's 12.121212 and so on. Now I'm going to get my 100x, which is 12.121212 and so on, and I subtract my x, 0.121212 and so on. Let's subtract 100x minus this is 99x. This minus this is 12. All these ones cancel, so we have this 99x is equal to 12 divided by 99 divided by 99. X is equal to 12 out of 99. You can reduce by any number that's divisible that divides both the numerator and the denominator. And we could use 3. By 3 up, we get 4. By 3 down, we get 33. So that's how we convert recurring decimals to fractions. Express 2.13232 as a fraction. We can see this is also recurring. The bar is on 3 and 2, meaning 3 and 2 are the ones repeating. So we start by letting y maybe to be our recurring decimal. We have to move this up to where we have the first set of recurring numbers, which will be up to here. But we have a challenge here. This first number is not recurring. So I'm going to first move this decimal point up to here. I need to multiply by 10. So it'll be 21.3232 and so on. Then from here, let me take this decimal point to come immediately after the first set of recurring numbers, which are 3 and 2 here. Moves 1 2 3 decimal places. So that means we shall multiply by 1000. One, two, three. That's 2132.3232 and so on. So we're going to subtract our 10y. This time we shall not use y, because when you use y, it will give us the resulting number will also be a decimal. So this is 21.3232 and so on. And we are going to subtract. And when we subtract 1000y minus 10y, we get 990y is equal to this. When we subtract this by this, from this we get subtract this from this, we have 2, 1. Here we remain with 1, 1. All these ones will cancel out. 32, 3, 2 will subtract 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 3, 2, like that. That's the aim of multiplying by 10. So we shall have 990y is equal to 2111 by 990 by 990. Our y is 2111 out of 990. And when you use your calculator, you should be able to get back this recurring decimal. That's how we convert recurring decimals to fractions. Convert 2/5 to a decimal. In order to convert a fraction to a decimal, we just use the process of division. This is what we are dividing, and this is what is dividing. Now, obviously, 2 cannot be divided by 5 because it is less. So we shall put here 0 and a decimal point. Then we shall put a 0 here. Now, 20 divided by 5 is possible. It gives us 4. So that means 2/5 is the same as 0.4 in decimal form. In order to convert a fraction to a decimal, we use the process of division. Convert a third to a decimal. Every time we're converting a fraction to a decimal, we use the process of division. So let's divide. This is the one being divided should be inside, the one dividing outside. Now it's obvious that 1 cannot be divided by 3, so we put here a 0 point, and then we put a decimal point, we put a 0 here. 10 divided by 3, that's 3. There's a remainder. 3 times 3 is 9. So when we subtract, we get 1. Now we shall put a 0 here, and we repeat the same process. 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. We subtract, we get 1. We repeat the same process. 0 here. 10 divided by 3, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And this is 10, 1, we put a 0, and it's obvious the process will go on and on and on. That shows that what we are getting is a recurring decimal. So we shall conclude by saying a third the same as 0.3333 recurring. So that's how we convert fractions to decimals. We use the process of division.